Hi boys and girls, here we are for our math lesson. We are going to do chapter 12 review test today. And well, this is the last part of our chapter 12. With this, you are officially done with your first grade math book. Can you believe it? I cannot believe it. No, I can't. But well, this is what it is. The good thing is that after we're done with this, we're gonna have more time left to learn things that are not in your math book. Alright, so we're gonna do once again chapter 12 review test. Please do not forget, I need your name right here. Su nombre, por favor, acá arriba. No se olviden, mis niños, escriban su nombre. Alright, so which shapes have only 3 sides? This is question number 1. We're gonna choose all that apply. ¿Cuáles son las figuras que solo tienen 3 lados? 3 sides. Escoge todas las que aplican. Eso significa que hay más de una que solo tiene 3 lados. Which shape has only 3 sides? Choose all that apply. That means that there's more than one shape that has only 3 sides. There's actually 2. You're going to choose the 2 shapes that has only 3 sides. Vamos a escoger cuál de estas figuras tiene solo 3 lados. Van a escoger 2 de estas figuras. Just 3 sides. Don't forget, there's 2 of them that only have 3 sides. 3 lados. You're gonna bubble them in. Bubble in next to them. There's only 2 of them. Alright, boys and girls. So let's move on to question number 2. Circle the number that makes the sentence true. And we have this little box here that has 3 numbers. I don't want you to get scared with these 3 numbers. Let's read the sentence first. It says, a rectangle has blank vertices or corners. So which are the corners? Corners are right here. 1, 2, 3, and 4. So once again, you're going to circle the number that tells you the amount of corners or vertices. It says a rectangle has blank vertices or corners. Un rectángulo tiene cuántos vértices o esquinas. Is it 2? Is it 3? Or is it 4? These are the vertices or corners. Estas son las esquinas o vértices. So you have to count them and then choose the amount that you see that you counted. Count them and count the red dots and then you circle the correct number. Cuenten los círculos rojos y después cogen el número correcto. Which one is it? Is it 2, 3, or 4? Alright, boys and girls, we're moving down to number 3. Question number 3 is the last question on this page. And it says, how many trapezoids make a hexagon? Use pattern blocks. Draw to show the blocks you use. Of course, you don't have these blocks at home. Not even I have them. Alright, so what we're going to do here, we're going to draw a hexagon. Vamos a dibujar un hexagon. No tiene que ser un hexagon perfecto, pero un hexagon. How do you know that a hexagon is a hexagon? Because it has 6 sides. It has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. A hexagon has 6 sides. And that's what you're going to draw right here. You're going to draw a hexagon. Now, we want to know, boys and girls, how many trapezoids make a hexagon? We draw a line across, and then you can see that 2 trapezoids make 1 hexagon. 2 trapezoids make 1 whole hexagon. Alright, so now we're turning to our next page, and it's gonna be question number 4. Question number 4. Circle 2 shapes that can combine to make this new shape. So this is your new shape. Which of these shapes you can combine? There's 2 of them. Which 2 of these shapes you can combine to make this one right here? ¿Cuáles 2 figuras podemos combinar para hacer la figura que está aquí? I know you can do it. It's super easy, boys and girls. Super easy. You're gonna circle the 2 shapes. Circle the 2 shapes. There's only 2. That form this shape right here. Circúlenme las 2 figuras que forman esta figura acá arriba. And that was number 4, boys and girls. As soon as you circle it, you can go ahead and move down to number 5. So number 5 is a little bit tricky. I want you to do it with me. Number 5 says, use quarters of a circle to make a circle. Draw lines to show the parts. Combine shapes. So we combine a quarter with a quarter and you get a dome or half a circle or a semicircle. Now, if we use, once again, if we double the shape, what shape do you make, boys and girls, when you use 2 semicircles? You get a circle, right? Now, how many quarters make a circle? Very easy. How many quarters make a circle? We go like this and we cross out, we X out that circle. How many quarters, how many of these shapes? You can see it here. How many of these quarters make one circle? How many of these quarters make one circle? You count them and you write the number. El círculo entero es esto. Queremos saber cuántos de estas piezas forman un círculo entero. ¿Cuántos? Cada parte es uno de estos. Es uno de estos. Cada parte de estas es uno de estos. ¿Cuántos quarters de un círculo caben en un círculo? You have to count them. And then write the number. ¿Cuántos quarters de un círculo caben dentro de un círculo? Hay que contarlos y escribir el número. Now there's one more question inside the number 5 box. And it says, which one is larger? A quarter or the whole? So the quarter, don't forget that this is a quarter. This is a quarter, you see, that's a quarter. And the whole circle is this one. So which one is it's larger? The quarter or the circle? ¿Cuál es más grande? Un quarter es como un pedacito. Un pedacito de esto es un quarter. O un circle. ¿Qué cosa es más grande? ¿Un pedacito del círculo o un círculo entero? Which one is it? A quarter, un pedacito, o the whole circle? ¿Cuál será más grande? Which one is larger? ¿Cuál es el más grande? A quarter of, or the whole circle? So you need to choose that one. If you need to pause the video, don't forget you can always pause and then you continue. Alright, boys and girls. So here we go to question number 6. So we're done with one page already. Now question number 6. We're going to use 4 pattern blocks to make the shape. Draw to show the blocks you used. So we're going to use these and we are going to draw lines to cut it into 4 shapes. So as you can see, boys and girls, right here, can you see a trapezoid? If you cover this part, right there, you can see a trapezoid. Now, what shape can you see over here? If I cover the trapezoid, what shape can you see? I can see a rhombus, right? Now, we know that a rhombus, we can divide it into 2 parts by drawing a line here. Now you have 1 and 2 triangles. So a rhombus can be divided into 2 triangles. How about the trapezoid? How can I divide the trapezoid into 2 more pieces? Because don't forget, I need 4 shapes. Well, we're going to draw a line over here. So I was meaning to do the perfect line, but it didn't come out. And now, boys and girls, as you can see, this is what you have. You have 1, 2, 3, and 4 triangles. You have 4 pattern blocks, 4 shapes, 1, 2, 3, and 4. A trapezoid, first you divide the trapezoid from the rhombus, and then you divide the rhombus in half, and then the trapezoid in half. I know that line wasn't supposed to be that thick, but what can I do? That's the way it came out. Alright, so once again, this is your trapezoid and this is your rhombus. Your rhombus is divided by a line. You have 2 triangles, and then your trapezoid gets divided by another line, and you have 2 more triangles. Alright, boys and girls, question number 7. Draw a line to show the parts. We want to show two rectangles. I want you to look at it. This is a rhombus. How can I draw a line? How can I draw a line to make two rectangles? So it's hard to see it this way, but if I turn the camera this way, can you see the square? And a square can become two rectangles. Actually, more than two rectangles. So how can you draw a line to show two rectangles? Vamos a hacer una línea en esta figura. Vamos a hacer una línea que la corte para mostrar dos rectangles. Alright, boys and girls, so I'm turning the camera again because I'm moving down to number 8. Now, number 8 is a little bit tricky for me. I'm going to show you why. It says, does the shape show equal shares? Choose yes or no. So I'm a little bit concerned about this one. It says, does the shape show equal shares? Equal shares. Equal shares means that it's divided into equal parts. Está dividida en partes iguales. We're going to choose yes or no. So let's see. Here you can say, boys and girls, I know equal shares. Equal shares, it's like equal parts. But instead of a bunch of equal parts, we are just going to say yes to the two shapes that are divided in half. All right, we're only going to say yes to the two shapes that are divided in half. Yo sé que aquí dice partes iguales, equal shares, partes iguales. Tenemos tres figuras, pero solamente vamos a decirle que yes, que sí, a las figuras que están divididas a la mitad, en dos partes iguales. Are you ready? All right, so let's see. Is this shape divided into equal shares? ¿Esta figura está dividida en partes iguales? No. It's divided into 4 equal parts. I know that these two, this part is equal to this one. But guess what? And then this part here is equal to this part over here. But then these two are not equal to these two. So no, we say no. We say no, 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 no. Estas dos partes son iguales una con la otra y esta es igual a esta. Pero estas dos juntas no son igual a estas dos. So the shape doesn't show equal parts and it's not even divided in half. And we said we're going to focus in the halves and the shapes divided in half. Alright, so is this shape divided into 2 equal parts? Yes, it is. It has symmetry. It has a line of symmetry. So we say yes to it. How about this one, boys and girls? I want to leave this one up to you. Esta figura, ¿qué creen? Is this one divided into 2 equal parts? ¿Está dividida en dos partes iguales? Is this cut in half? ¿Está cortada a la mitad? Well, if you think yes, si creen que sí, you bubble in yes. If you think that no, si creen que no, you're gonna bubble in no. So I want you to choose for this one. Quiero que escojan esta que ustedes creen. ¿Está dividida en partes iguales? Sí. ¿No está dividida en partes iguales? No. Is it divided into equal parts? Yes. All right, you bubble in yes. Is it divided into different parts? You bubble in no. Or, yeah. Well, if it's not divided into equal parts, you bubble in no. And that was it for this page. We are turning to our very last page of our math workbook. And number 9, circle the shape that shows halves. So it's basically what we did before. We're going to look for the shapes that are cut in half, that are divided into 2. Half means 2 parts. Which shape is divided into 2 parts? ¿Cuál figura está dividida en dos partes iguales? Don't forget, 2 equal parts. Which shape it's cut in half is divided into 2 equal parts? ¿Qué figura está dividida en dos partes iguales? I want you to look at this line. Look at this line. You make sure, boys and girls, that what you see on one side is the same thing that you see on the other. So if what you see on one side is the same thing that you see on the other, you're good. That shape is divided in half. There's actually 2 of them. Aquí me van a circular 2 figuras. dos figuras me van a circular en este. ¿Cuál de estas cuatro? There's only two of them. Que está dividida en partes iguales. ¿Cuáles están divididas en partes iguales? So I want you to look at this black line in the middle of the shapes. Look at the black lines. The black lines tells you if the shape is it's cut in half. It's cut in half. It's divided into two equal parts. Me van a circular dos figuras aquí. You're going to circle two shapes here on number 9. Alright, boys and girls. And finally, number 10. Now, number 10 is a little bit tricky. We're going to do it together. And it says, draw lines to show fourth. When we show fourth, boys and girls, we divide a shape into 4 equal parts. So let's get to it. We're going to divide the shape into 4 equal parts. 1, 2, 3. I don't want you to draw 4 lines. It's not the same as drawing 4 lines. Let's see if we have 4 equal parts. We have 1, 2, 3, and 4. You see? How many lines did I draw? I only drew 3 lines. But my shape is divided into 4 equal parts. Quiero que se fijen bien en esto. Yo no usé 4 líneas para dividir la figura. Yo solo dibujé 3 líneas. Con 3 líneas me bastó para dividir la figura en 4 partes iguales. 1, 2, 3, and 4 equal parts. Alright, let's answer the question then. How many equal shares did you draw? I do 4 equal shares. 4. I have 1, 2, 3, and 4. Second question. How many halves can you show in a rectangle? So let's draw a rectangle over here. This is my new rectangle. Because half, don't forget, halves is when you cut a shape into 2 equal parts. So what happens, boys and girls, if I draw a line over here? How many rectangles do I have now? I have 1 on the top and 1 at the bottom. So how many halves can you show in a rectangle? 1 and 2 halves. And this is our last question. Tell how you can solve this problem in a different way. How can I divide this rectangle into half in a different way? ¿Cómo puedo hacer una línea que corte el rectángulo a la mitad de una forma diferente? Well, I do a horizontal line here. How about if I draw a vertical line? If I draw a vertical line, now I have 2 halves of my rectangle. Now they are not rectangles, but they are squares. And it's okay that they're not rectangles, but I'm still showing that I cut my rectangle in half, in 2 halves actually. Now I'm showing that my rectangle, it's divided in half. It has 2 halves. And that was it for today, boys and girls. There's no homework. Well, there's no homework page for the chapter review, but you must remember that there is, boys and girls, online homework. So if you look in your packet, you can see in your packet right here at the bottom of the packet, do not forget to write your name, boys and girls. Very important that you write your name. And then you're gonna see at the end of your packet that this week we're doing IXL P.5 and P.6. Estos son los IXL, los IXL que estamos haciendo. Estamos haciendo el P.5 y el P.6. Okay, this is about something that we are going to learn tomorrow. Estos IXL son sobre algo que vamos a empezar a aprender mañana. But it's really fun and I'm sure you're gonna love it. Well, boys and girls, that's it for our math lesson for today. See you later for social studies. Gather all your magazine and all the things you need. Today, for social studies, we're going to need another magazine. I'm going to show it to you now. All right, boys and girls. Bye. See you later.